Hey folks, Dolph Van Dale here, and I've got the new Iron Maiden album. Thought you might want to look at it with me. And I don't have the CD set yet though, so I'm going to break this video up into two parts. Today, we'll look at what little vinyl I've got. Most of my Iron Maiden collection is CD. We're going to look at some books, we're going to look at some DVDs, a couple patches, and then we'll do all the CDs in part two. So that'll be coming up in about a week. Where have I been? I've been dealing with a sinus infection. So that's why you haven't seen much of me lately. I haven't been around, but I'm here now and got my Iron Maiden hat on and I'm ready to do this. And yeah, I love this band. I mean, Iron Maiden really has it all. They've got great music. They've got probably the best logo in heavy metal. They've got, the most recognizable mascot in Eddie. The artwork is always superb. And of course, these guys can play. So pretty excited. Let's look at some patches first, shall we? One of my favorite Iron Maiden albums, Peace of Mind. This will be going on my vest when I finally get around to putting my vest together, and I hope that's soon. This, though, that is one sick patch. And yeah, it's really large. Definitely be going on the back. Love that patch. And I've shown these before in memorabilia videos, but I thought I'd show them again in case you're new. Yeah, great patch. Love those. Got some books. And I should give a shout out to Greg the Egg, because he has hooked me up with one of the great places to get books. He probably has the best book collection in the VC. I'll put a link to his channel in the description. You ought to watch his rock hauls because they're always great. And he was the one that schooled me on who Martin Popoff was and how great his books are. And he also hooked me up with, I believe the website is called Book Outlet, and maybe I'll put a link to that in the description as well, so you can go. It's a great place to find rock books. The other place that I like to go, I don't know. It's Ollie's. And what I don't know is, what regions Ollie's reaches. They're here in Kentucky. They're here in Louisville. And I like to go there, and I usually find good books there as well. So let's look at some books. We've got Iron Maiden, Heavy Metal History. This is not a pop-off book. It is by Chris Welch. It has some really nice pictures and stuff in it. Let's see if I can find one. Here we go. So we got some really good material in this book. This is Iron Maiden, Heavy Metal History. This is great. This is Iron Maiden, album by album. And lots of pictures. This is a pop-off book, so it has a ton of pictures, posters and such. One of these days, I will learn to bookmark some pages ahead of time so that I can find them easily, rather than just flip through and stopping at someplace that looks really cool. Well, there you can see some of the cool graphics. They show you lots of pictures of the albums and posters and memorabilia and such. So that's Popoff's Iron Maiden album by album. And the last book is another Popoff book. It's Martin Popoff's 2 Minutes to Midnight, the Iron Maiden Day by Day. I got this at Ollie's for $5. So, and it has some wonderful illustrations too. Love that artwork, and they just display it so not in his books that it's always just looks top notch. Here we go. So let's do some DVDs. We've got Iron Maiden, Live After Death, DVD of their famous live album that I've heard lots of people talk about being the best live album of all time. I would hardly disagree. There's the booklet. Well, how about that way? Two-disc set. I've also got this documentary on Iron Maiden. This just amazes me. First of all, and I'm not sure which amazes me more. The fact that Bruce Dickinson has the guts to fly a 747, or the guts of his bandmates to fly with him, because I don't know, it just seems weird when I let one of my buddies fly me in an airplane. Then we got this one on Blu-ray, so we can go high def with In Vivo. So let's get into the vinyl. Gotta give a shout out to Jenny and Dave over at B-Side Records. I got these first two represses. They're not in order, but I got these first two represses from them. And man, they were so beautiful and clean when I got them. So, you know, great stuff. And of course, one of them's Peace of Mind with Arkham Asylum Eddie. Yeah, I'm a comic book geek. So, see that custom centering. Love this album, and makes for a good, I've only got 2 studio albums, and glad that this is one of them. I love this studio album too. Somewhere in Time with Deathlock Eddie on the front. Yeah, killer cover, killer album. Got that custom centering. Love me some Deathlock Eddie. I made it a point to track this album down. I didn't want it to go out of print before I got a hold of a copy, because, of course, it's Live After Death. There's that gorgeous gatefold. Love this album. Here's that custom centering. If there is an essential Iron Maiden album to pick up, I would think that it would be this one. And so I'm glad I grabbed it while the grabbing was good. This next album, if I remember right, I picked it up early last year at a Barnes and Noble's sale. Or was it the year before? I can't remember. But it's Iron Maiden, The Book of Souls. I love this album, and I wore it out when it came out. Of course, this has 3 panels. There's one, and it folds out. And their artwork is just, well, almost peerless. I mean, they just have the best artwork. Nothing special here, just black vinyl with custom centerings, but nothing fancy, but that's okay. And now for the main event. It is Iron Maiden's new album, Senjutsu. I hope I got that right. But looks like this album is going to have kind of a samurai theme to it. There it is. And yes, I got it from Walmart. And I don't care that it's from Walmart. Yeah, I don't listen to that noise. People, if you say something in the comments about it coming from Walmart, I'll just ignore it. Because I don't care. I don't buy that much vinyl from Walmart. When I see something I want, I'm going to get it. That's just the way it is. And this was really nice, so I got it. So let me just say this. I want to be clear. I do believe in supporting local record shops, and I will, and I have, and I do. But occasionally I'm going to buy that record at Walmart. And this one, I just, when I looked at the pre-orders, what was that, a couple months ago? This looked like, here it is without the shrink. This just looked like the version I wanted to get. I like it when the vinyl colors work well with the project itself. This has a kind of a, oh wow. This is kind of a black and red theme going. What are we going to get here? Oh, wow, that's cool. Wow, that's, I'm sitting here just taking it in for a minute. That's some nice artwork. Yeah, Samurai Eddie. So when I picked this up, you know, I just like the color of the vinyl, which we're getting ready to take a look at. Oh wow, this is cool. This is disc 1. Got lyrics on the back. Let's look at that vinyl, because it is supposed to be, there we go. Yeah, it's kind of red with a black smoky, I don't know, the lighting in here tonight for some reason is not very good, but it's I don't know if you can see that or not, but it's black with kind of, or red with kind of a black swirl in it. Custom center rings. It's like the song artwork on one side, songs on the other. But that's nice looking vinyl. And it fits the artwork that's on the cover, and that's what I really like to see. So that's the first one. Right, here's the artwork on disc 2. That's cool. Of course, lyrics on the other side. I'm not going to pull out the vinyl because it looks the same as the other record. And that artwork, just really cool. Here is the artwork for disc 3. Lyrics. So, yeah, just, they always have just the best artwork. So I hope you enjoyed that look at my Iron Maiden collection. I will be doing a part 2 in about a week, and we'll look at my CDs and the CD sets that I have. And so I'm looking forward to that. Until then, you may see another video or two from me. But until then, thanks for stopping by, and we'll see you soon. Peace.